Pontiac.
Pontiac's innovative mid-engine Fiero is one sensational car, but some people want even more.
Nah, no thanks.
Okay, see you later.
Fiero's unique Enduraflex body resists dents and won't rust, but some people want even more.
Suit yourself.
So with a newly available high-output V6 and a hot new GT version, Pontiac announces even more Fiero.
We build excitement. Pontiac.
I want to tell you about a lady who loved filet-o-fish. And when it was her dinner time, a wish, she would sing F-I-L-E-T-O. 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 F-I-L-E-T-O.
It was Sarah's birthday, but she didn't think her daddy would make it. His work never seemed to let up, and his office wasn't exactly built for speed. But lately, he'd been doing something about it. He brought in Team Xerox. With Xerox memory writers, personal computers, and printers that helped his people work together more productively and his work get out faster. Team Xerox not only got his office up to snuff, but gave him one very important side benefit.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
You know, when you get older, you outgrow a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But not cavities. So every day we use Axe fluoride rinse. Axe is really strong. Just one squeeze could cut cavities 40% more than just brushing. It's the most fluoride you can get in a rinse.
Because cavities, you never outgrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Act from Johnson & Johnson. Now a new mint. Strong cavity protection you'll never outgrow.
With all their space-age technology, most microwave ovens still cook too many things unevenly. Undercooked here, overcooked there. A problem you won't have with the Sharp Carousel 2 convection microwave, thanks to Sharp's turntable design that cooks food evenly at every turn. After all, what's the point of owning a microwave if it can't even do the little things right? Sharp microwaves from Sharp Minds come Sharp products.
Thanks a lot, Citibank. You had to make your Visa and MasterCard better than other banks. Just by using them, we earn bonuses called Citi Dollars. Now, they could have saved us up to 40% on a color TV or a stereo. But we used ours to get something strictly for Vincent's amusement.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Visa and MasterCard from Citibank. It's the bank that makes them better.
Johnson's Baby Oil presents softer skin.
After every shower, I put Johnson's Baby Oil on my wet skin. It mixes with the water and forms a lasting moisture seal. Don't just dry off dry. Dry off soft with Johnson's Baby Oil from Johnson & Johnson. Looks like you've got a bad cold, partner.
Yeah.
How about if Mom gets you something to help take care of all that?
Children's CoTylenol, the only chewable that relieves all the big symptoms of your little one's cold without aspirin.
Feeling better now?
Yeah.
What do you say, neighbor?
Belushi. Aykroyd. In their zaniest movie ever, Neighbors. Thursday at 8, 7 Central. Parental discretion advised. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Tonight's ABC Sunday night movie will continue in a moment. Next Sunday, it's all right here.
I was so fat when I got my shoe shine. I had to take the guy's word for it.
Rodney's rockin', Rodney's rappin', and even Morgan Fairchild can't resist when Rodney's Exposed. Followed by the 2-hour special presentation of Moonlighting. All starting at 8, 7 Central next Sunday.
Last year, car makers spent a record $1 billion in advertising, just to tell you how wonderful their cars are. Fortunately, there's a more objective opinion: car owners. According to a recent survey of all cars in America, import or domestic, Subaru ranks second only to Mercedes in customer satisfaction. And that's the kind of advertising money can't buy.
Visit your nearby Southern California Subaru dealer today.
Dr. Yulene on Alzheimer's, Monday at 5.
But now we continue with Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Very soon, some of you will notice a change in Doritos. Doritos. Now with more nacho cheese flavor than ever. Definitely.
Where I come from, folks stand proud and tall. They'll look you right in the eye. A place where pride is worth a whole lot more than money can buy. Where people care about their family, where laughter's sincere, where your word is your word, a friend's a friend, and Miller's the beer. Miller's made the American way, born and brewed in the USA, just as proud as the people who are drinking it today. Miller's made the American way.
Miller contains no additives, no preservatives. Miller Beer. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Miller's made the American way.
Wednesday, when Coke takes off on a case of mistaken identity.
You mean there might be two of you?
Don't move. It's double trouble.
Kill him.
For the fall guy. Then Alexis finds out her daughter is the other woman.
Amanda, I'm sorry.
On Dynasty.
Wednesday.
Introducing 3 all-new 1986 Mazda B2000 trucks. Trucks so advanced, the combination of words that describe them best may never have been used for any truck. Words like roomy, quiet, responsive, aerodynamic, good handling, smooth riding. And the words great value also apply to the SE5, the LX, and the B2000 Experience. The 1986 line of Mazda trucks. Experience it.
Dad, which side does Crispix cereal's the crispiest, the rice or the corn?
The corn, son.
How do you know, Dad?
Because we're from Iowa, son.
I think the rice side is the crispiest.
Hogwash.
But Crispix is supposed to be good and crispy on both sides.
Both sides are real crispy. Tasty, too. But around here, everybody knows which side's the crispiest.
The rice, definitely.
The rice.
Kellogg's Crispix is crispy times 2. This woman has appeared in the world's most glamorous magazines.
See the whole layout in my head. You like jazz, you want to help underprivileged kids. Am I right or am I right? I will bet the house that you were a Miss March.
A Miss what?
Moonlighting, a romantic comedy premiering next Sunday at 9/8 Central.
Star Trek II, starring William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, and Ricardo Montalban, will continue in a moment.
A sports update brought to you by Texaco. Now from ABC News in New York, Dick Schaff.
Good evening. Doug Flutie, 5'9 3/4, made his professional football debut for the New Jersey Generals, and for almost 3/4 against Birmingham, the Heisman Trophy winner was thoroughly frustrated. 9 straight incompletions, including 2 interceptions. But in the final quarter, Flutie came on strong and threw his first 2 USFL touchdown passes, bringing New Jersey close, but not quite close enough. The new man in the USFL was almost a hero. The oldest man in the NBA was a hero. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scoring 39 points to lead Los Angeles to victory. Now this.
Engine knock on regular unleaded. Get smoother sounding performance with Texaco's highest octane. Texaco's super unleaded helps knock out the knocks.
Jack Nicklaus held the lead for a while in the Doral Open, but Mark McCumber ruined Nicklaus's hopes and runner-up Tom Kites when he chipped in for a birdie on the 15th hole. McCumber, who wound up one stroke ahead of Kite, rarely wins on the golf tour. Larry Stefanke never wins on the U.S. Tennis Tour, never until today, when the world's 143rd ranked player beat David Pate and for the first time won a professional tournament in the United States. In auto racing, England's Derek Bell won the Grand Prix of Miami. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
Renault introduces 8.5 in 85, America's lowest factory financing. That's 8.5% on Renault Alliance with sedan comfort for 5. 8.5% on Renault Encore, built in America with European design. And 8.5% on Alliance Convertible, America's lowest price convertible. 8.5 in 85, America's lowest factory financing.
See your California Renault Jeep dealer, the one to watch.
Excuse me. I turned off your set so I could tell you about a television from General Electric. Your set has one speaker. GE has two sophisticated speakers that are going to knock your socks off. Your set has a regular tube. GE has the blue NeoVision tube that selectively filters out room light. Now, I'll show you this remarkable TV, but remember, it's going to be on your set.
Vigilantes, Monday at 4. But now we continue with Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan.
Here's the world-famous Metropolitan Life representative, champion of security for over 43 million people. Reliable source not only of life insurance, but also of auto and homeowners insurance. Trustworthy, conscientious, caring, responsive, experienced, financially shrewd, perspicacious, smart, a true friend in time of trouble. Your Metropolitan representative. Get met. It pays.
You know, I really love this shed spread.
I can see that.
That rich, buttery taste makes everything taste great.
Mm-hmm.
And shed spread has no cholesterol.
And lucky for you, a third less calories than butter.
Meaning what?
Yes.
Now, shed spread is mankind's greatest invention.
Isn't that spreading it on a bit thick?
No, this is.
Look out, butter. Here comes Shed Spread. Rich, buttery taste, a third less calories than butter, and no cholesterol. And now Country Crock from Sheds comes in smaller sizes, too.
Hey, a chip off the old Crock.
Isn't it adorable?
Would you settle for cute?
I did.
It was incredible out there today. I had to work for every point. My muscles feel sore, but they won't for long because I've got Bengay. You can feel it working right away. You know, I also use Bengay before I play. It helps me warm up and play more comfortably, longer. And that can make the difference. Like today.
Bengay before and Bengay after. Feel better with Bengay.
You can feel it working right away.
What'll it be, ladies?
7 Up.
You must be from another planet.
What makes you say that?
Well, hasn't everyone on Earth heard that Sprite tastes better than 7-Up?
Right.
Yeah, it even won the taste test.
Test.
The one where more people preferred that great lime taste?
Sprite. This civilization is more advanced than we thought.
The way they taste, that's right.
Tuesday, machines eat your change, traffic drive you crazy.
Who can you call?
We'll show you the funniest ways ever to get even, so take a seat and you'll be getting the last laugh.
You've just had your first taste of a NewTrail chocolate chip granola bar. How do you feel?
You knocked me out, right off of my feet.
What about you?
My secret dreams have all come true.
And you?
It's the greatest.
What do you think of all those Hershey chocolate chips?
Well, it's an after that. I like it like that.
And you? Is it big enough for you?
That's all I need. I know me satisfied.
What would you do if your mom ran out of NewTrail bars?
Well, I'm a write a little letter, maybe to my local DJ.
And you?
Nothing can stop the double and do cover.
NewTrail granola bars. from Hershey.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night.
This new Nissan is being delivered to the Watson estate. Can you tell who ordered it? Here are some clues. It's America's best-selling import. Room for 5. Front-wheel drive. Surprising performance. It's the Nissan Sentra. So affordable anyone could have done it, even the butler.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
Some copiers don't adjust for exposure. Some don't adjust for odd-size originals. Some give you copies after they've run out of toner. But the new Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier automatically adjusts for exposure, paper size, and it turns off when it's out of toner. The Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier. It won't turn your work into garbage. From sharp minds come sharp products.
Monday, it's a special occasion.
Here he comes from out of a nightmare.
The judge is back on the bench.
How do you plead?
But this con's back for blood. Hardcastle and McCormick. Then she took a business based on sex.
A Playboy bunny.
Went undercover.
If I begged, you think they'd let me watch?
And unlocked every man's fantasy.
Show me some cleavage, huh?
I don't like you this way!
A Bunny's Tale. Catch it. All starting at 8/7 Central.
Tomorrow.
Tonight's movie, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, will continue in a moment. Tuesday, Jack saves Bradford's life. Now they're inseparable.
The son I never had.
Three's a crowd.
Oh.
Then Tony falls for his daughter's teacher.
It wasn't just the kissing, it was everything else. Everything else?
Who's the boss? All starting at 8/7 Central.
Tuesday.
Some investors have learned it's hard to make money these days just following the herd. They've seen that old-fashioned techniques don't always seem to work anymore. And that listening to yesterday's ideas isn't enough in today's financial markets. More and more, the ambitious investor is following the firm with rock-solid resources that's leading the way to the future. Prudential-Bache Securities. Follow a leader.
Primetime Women, Monday at 5.
But now we continue with Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.